Hello everyone, it's DA here recording this video on one of my stops before getting home. I will be recording this audio and of course I will be sending it to my editor so the video can be live within an hour or so. I will be back tonight, and my research, as a lot of you already know, my research is on Alzheimer's disease. Sadly, as we went through the entire process, there is still no major success to improving the state of individuals with this disease, but we also noticed that being active, and most especially playing video games, can actually help improve brain activity and reduce the early and late stages of Alzheimer's disease. This will also reduce the deterioration of the neurofibrillary tangles. So to cap it off, gaming actually saves lives in certain ways. Even if it deals with mobile gaming or just a console or on the computer, it actually extends the life of some of our senior citizens. I have about 63 pages of research paper, and if you would like to read an excerpt on that, let me know on Discord and I will send you maybe a small version of it. With that said, let's get to the main focus of this video, which is the upcoming changes in Anthem, or what you can expect on the 15th and what you can expect on the 22nd. Now, of course, a lot of people have issues because Origin says the 14th and the developers are saying the 15th. Even for myself, I think that is weird and crazy. I don't know who is not communicating with who, but that is just ridiculous. But hopefully it is the 15th, and if it is the 14th, well, that may be actually even better. So what are some of the information that developers mentioned? Early access will be going live on Friday at 9 AM Central Time. You can convert that to your time zone so you will know exactly when it is. Over the demo, there was 44 million hours played and 7 million rabbits killed in total. Reputation rewards will also be in this game, doing quests for factions, unlock tiers and different levels, and of course all those rewards also increases as you level up. So if you're someone who has played Warframe before, it's kind of like your syndicate rewards. If you played Destiny, it's like your faction rally and faction rewards, or the different tier of items that you get from the planetary vendors. HDR mode will also be added for the 22nd release, so if you have a HDR monitor, you will enjoy that effect in this game. Motion blur and camera shake option has been added. Motion blur now works, which means when you turn off motion blur, there will be no blur, and you can also turn off camera shake, and this will reduce the potential seizure that people may encounter when playing this game. A lot of times when you create multiple explosions, the screen shakes a lot, so I'm glad that they have the screen shake option. On the 22nd, a lot of quality of life changes will also be rolling out with the game as well, in addition to the one that we see on the 14th or the 15th. They also made some changes to the Colossus's basic health and armor, so it doesn't feel useless till you get all the armor mods. So Colossus got a little buff. Now, a lot of you remember, as I said, Colossus felt a little bit weaker in the demos, and it felt like it was underperforming compared to all the other javelins. The devs noticed that as well, and they made some changes and kind of balanced it out, not to the point where it becomes overpowered, but to the point where it can actually be around the same level in terms of survivability with other javelins. They also mentioned that there will be SLI support at launch, so if a lot of you are looking for that kind of feature, I don't know how many people still use that feature as much. Relics and items will also respawn if players holding them decide to leave. A lot of us encountered this while trying to run the strongholds during the VIP and the open demo. Players will be holding items, and then all of a sudden, if they actually disconnect or decide to leave, you are not able to progress forward. So they have fixed those, and they said those items will respawn and appear few seconds after. Emotes have also been key bound so that you don't need to scroll through them. They've been bound to certain keys, you press them and they automatically do those. So you will have the same functions on your controller as well as your keyboard. Now, speaking of keyboards, they fixed the keyboard controls and the mouse controls. A lot of you have made your points loud and clear about how terrible it was, especially in the underwater controls and all those things. It was just ridiculous in the demo, and the devs said that they have fixed those things and it actually feels a lot better now. It can actually compete with other control schemes like the controller, so there is hardly any difference between the two. Other than that, most of the chat was filled with questions about monetization, which I fully understand why people ask such questions, but the answer to that will be revealed in less than 48 hours when the early access actually goes live. So I'm hoping to find out that information just as the next person. I will be playing through it, seeing how much I was able to grind for within 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and also keep track of my activities and different type of events I participated in. But anyways, that is going to be it for the Anthem developer stream. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you find it informative. I'll see you in the next one.